Morning. Just got the kettle on for morning coffee. Here's my painting I did yesterday. It looks better today because I finished that quite late. But the light is really good. You know, like when you can see it, it's daylight. It's really nice. I really like it. It's maybe like it's a very fresh sort of one. Often I use more like browns and moody tones, but this one's super fresh. I love the pairing of yellow and turquoise. Love that pairing. So that's why I did a turquoise background. I could have done something a bit moody like dark and green, but I'm like, nah, I think it needs turquoise. And I was right. It looks so good. I love it. Anyway, so today I'm doing a little bit of work, computer work, so like content, going through that. And then today, the Savi, we are going to Whitbird. We've got a new menu reset. So once every month, we do a reset. We start with going through meals, any meals that we'd like to change on the menu. And then we move on to resetting our space. So resetting shelving units, resetting stations, resetting storage spaces, resetting fridges, resetting pantries, just resetting all of our spaces. Because if we just once a month go in and reset everything, it's good. But first of all, we need to go through and organize it. I think most spaces are organized. So like we go in there, we put things where they need to be, we label them really clearly, everything's got a home. And every home is labeled, and then once a month we just make sure everything's in its home. And in theory this should be really quick, but we're still slightly unorganized. Not too bad, but a few things like the labels might not be in the right spot, so we might need to redo the labels. Or for example, like when you go to put away the flour bin just isn't big enough, you know, like a few things like that. And then we need to get like a bigger flour bin, or we need to figure out a different spot for that. So there's a few things that sometimes take us a little bit longer with that, but that's the plan today. So a little bit of computer work, get that done this morning, go into Whitbird, do the monthly menu reset. So it's good. What's that cat up to? She was attacking Cinny underneath the doona cover this morning because we got his hair cut. Now he's all bald and hairless. So sometimes he like gets underneath the covers and the cat like attacks him from on top. Poor thing. It's a bit funny. Poor Cinny. Okay, let's get some work done today. We're going to move mountains. Hey, little boy. He's playing with his bowl. He loves that bowl. Yesterday, it would have been like 40 minutes he was playing with it. So I was like, well, let's bring out the bowl again. Give Mama 40 minutes. Let's hope. Let's hope that's how it works. Huxley's helping me with my work. My bowl idea lasted about 20 seconds. 20 seconds, hey? What do you think? Oh, you're looking so grown up today. What When did you turn into a little man? So I'm just doing emails. And yesterday, if you watched the vlog, I got so flustered with all my work and all my emails. And it's like, oh, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. So this morning, I'm like, no, I'm going to open one email at a time and not even look at the rest. Just open that one, not even look at the side panel, just that one email. What do I need to do? And the first one I opened was a difficult one, trying to move times, but I couldn't do that time. And like that broke me. I'm like, I can't do that. But then I was like, no, one thing at a time. What time can I do? Can I do that time? Can I make something work? Can I get someone to look after him or whatever? You know, like instead of then looking at the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. I don't know, does anyone else do that? Like I'm overwhelmed. Let's look at everything I need to do at once. That will help with my overwhelm. It's not a good idea. So this morning I've got myself a rule, one email at a time. I'm just opening one email. I'm not doing anything else until I respond to that. Oh, we got a bit of Milky coming out. Oh, clean up. So I just did my emails. That took me like an hour and a half. So I've booked a new function, which is so exciting, 100 guests, which is amazing. I'm just confirming now the menu that we're going to do for them and also like drink options. We're going to do like a drinks table. I suggested a few mocktails and did the menu up, so I'm hoping they like that. What else did I do? I also have done a draft up for a timeline for a wedding that we're having soon. So I've just sent that off and just checking like guest arrival time, bride arrival time, and like exactly the time they want the meal served. So confirming that. What else have I done? Also, I've added candles to their table decoration. Just little things like that, like having to make sure that I write that down. I send an invoice for that, you know, and record exactly what's included with that. And what else have I done? Oh, and also the school formal, just messaging them. I've done a template for the menus and the name cards, making sure they're happy with that design. And also, yeah, just confirming table decorations as well. And if they want any extras and if that's going to be an extra cost and that sort of thing. So I need to work out like how much staff will I need. But yeah, it's really good to get those emails done. I actually really enjoy it. Like table decorations, organizing things, timelines. I love it. But like I get very overwhelmed because just this morning, that was 3 events. Oh, 4. I've also organized a sit down with another wedding that we're having to go over a few more details with their wedding because they're not actually from the area, I don't think. I think they live in Brisbane. So they're coming up. So I've organized that. So that's 4 different events. And my mind just blurs them all into one big mosh. So I need to just make sure. It really helped this morning just doing one email at a time. And what I do is I open up all of the details on that email, on their event. So I can read the email, I can read their event, and I can understand, oh yeah, that is the event that's on Wednesday. That is the one that's doing dinner. That's the stand-up event. That's the cocktail style event. That's the 3-course dinner. That's the one that's a breakfast wedding or whatever. You know, they've all got their unique things. So that really helped this morning is just one email at a time, open up the correspondence to that event and just deal with that one thing. I really tried to focus on that one thing instead of just being a big, you know, overwhelmed mess. But anyway, emails are done, so that's really, really good. But yeah, I don't know how, like I'm getting better at event planning and event management and that sort of thing. And these events are fabulous. Just the week before we did a big event. It was a dinner event. She came in the next day and said how good everything was and like just raving reviews. And it was just so good. She's like, everyone went above and beyond. The food was absolutely incredible. And everyone just had a really, really good time. So that was like the best review ever. I was so happy with that. It was just so good. But it's so good for business as well. Like that week, it was just great. Like all the bills got paid. You know, like, and there was a bit left over. And it was just, it was really, really good for business. It was really, really good. So all of these events, every email I send, every event that I confirm is just moving our business further and further forward. Like, business is, it's very like crazy this year, like really busy, really quiet. But these events are just fabulous because we know exactly what to expect. We know all of the meals we need to make. It's just really great thing for business. Like, business is growing, and it's really, really good. So I'm feeling really, really good about our future and our future prospects for the restaurant. We've been in business now 7 years, 8 maybe this year, like a fair while. And every year just keeps getting better and better. And COVID threw a big spanner in the works. And this year, actually, a lot of hospitality businesses are struggling a lot. We have seen a drop in trade at the start of the year, which was really scary. But I think it's going to come back. I'm hoping. But these events are just keeping the cup full, keeping everything ticking along. We're able to hire new staff. We're able to grow. It's really, really good. So even though hospitality is maybe struggling a little bit this year, a lot of places are closing down, and we're hearing a lot of places are struggling. So all of these events that we can secure just make sure that our business is really strong, and the support we get from locals is fabulous. Like, it's so good. I'm leaning in like I'm telling you a secret. I'm kind of whispering because the baby's just having a little sleep. So anyway, I'm feeling good. Tick that off, hey. Email's done. Nearly fell. I have a bit of quinoa on my chin. How embarrassing. I had quinoa for lunch. So just heading into Whitbird now. Menu reset, and I'm just going to try to do a few little improvements at Whitbird as well. The other day I bought some of those olive trees, so I don't know, maybe see if I can have time to get some of that out, and maybe see if I have time to get my new painting out as well. So anyway, it's lunchtime now. I've done my content. I've done the event inquiries. I also jumped back on emails today again, and there's another wedding booking. Another person come back, said they wanted to book, so I got back to them as well. So that's really exciting. My brain's just like, no, it's really good. And yeah, so if we can get this new menu launched today, I want to get menus printed. You know, I expect a lot out of a single day, but all the content done for the new menu items, the menu finished, designed, everything reset, you know. So I better get to it, hey, I better go. Oh, better say goodbye to the dogs. Bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye, sweetie. Bye-bye. Okay, off we go. That's not going to fit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did you wake up? Okay, just got into work. Oh, he's looking at the camera. Oh my goodness. He's just beautiful. You're just beautiful. Okay, so first thing first. You're so good. I'm just going to make a coffee for Dev and myself. We're going to have a little plan and then just like hit it hard. But I think, you know, coffee to start. You know, we deserve it. Even though we haven't done much yet. Will give us the energy to go. This is my stuff at the front. My idea in life is small improvements. I get overwhelmed by big improvements, but small improvements. So we've got a painting and some new plants just to help improve Whitbird. Just small little improvements. That's $200 worth of plants there as well. That can't be right. I think my bill was $200. Anyway, just small improvements. Just a little improvement every week. That's my aim.
This is a new pasta coming to the menus. This will be replacing our gnocchi. So we have a house-made papa del pasta. That goes with our house-made pork, leek and thyme sausages. So we make that in-house from our heritage pork we buy in locally from the butchers. It's also got a pumpkin and capsicum, roasted capsicum sauce. Again, those pumpkins locally grown, some grown on our farm, some with our farm in Kingaroy as well. And yeah, that's our new pasta.
So, I didn't get everything done I wanted to today. Let me turn this way. You have to see my ugly bed face, but at least you can see me. I'm just editing, and I said I spent $200 on those plants, and I scanned a pot that I really liked to think I was going to buy it, and I was like, oh my god, that's so expensive. It was $110. I'm not going to get that pot. And I paid for it. I bought it, but I didn't get it. I meant to delete it out of my account. Does anyone else do things like this? Or is this just a me thing? Anyway, I was editing the vlog and I'm like, my bill was $200. And then I looked and I'm like, there's like 3 plants, like 4 little plants. Oh, because I bought that pot. Oh, do I just go back in and be like, I bought something that I suppose I should. Hopefully they don't think I'm a criminal. Anyway, that's that. But yeah, today we got the new menu items done. We didn't do the systems and the resets. So system updates like checklist, shopping list, prep list, all that sort of stuff. And then the reset, we haven't done that, but we rescheduled the reset to Friday, and the systems, hopefully we have time in the morning, so. But there's only so much you can do in a day, and I always expect like way more out of my day than it's humanly possible. Anyway, I'm gonna finish editing my vlog, and I'm going to go to sleep. Tomorrow's another day. I also blew a blood vessel in my eyeball when I did the emails, when I thought too hard of those emails. Does anyone else blow blood vessels in their eyes when they think too hard? I do. I'm like, ooh, blow a blood vessel. Or like, it's often if I'm looking at the computer thinking too hard, and then later I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my goodness, like I've got a big red eye. When I think too hard. Damn, it's still out with Bud. He's not here yet. So I'm just waiting up, editing my vlog, waiting for him to come home. He works so hard. He's such an amazing man. He works so hard. Anyway, thanks for watching. Good night.